This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen, taking on another team from the MAC, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. UMass will kick off and we'll be underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Delaware's offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to bull his way in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Going for 6. Touchdown, Minutemen! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, a Delaware offense going back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Snags a quick pass on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Romero. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The Blue Hens are in the hurry-up. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out to the back. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. They'll give it to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Cobb. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man. Brought down inside the 15, mark it at the 14-yard line. Now a 4th down decision to be made by this offense. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Indiana managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Bloomington had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. UMass will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Cobb. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. This time it's complete. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 32-29.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quick strike complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. And into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that one's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll leave it with him. He has the first and still on his feet. Oh, what a move to get room. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Oh, better look out. Turning it on. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Trying to move them on the counter.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Unleashes to the end zone. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
First and goal, UMass.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minutemen. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Got his man to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's got him in the flat.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Fakes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Romero. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. He's sacked, and this defense comes up with a play to push them back.
I don't mind the aggressive nature by the offense there. It's 3rd and short, everyone expecting runs, so you're going to go pass and try to take a shot, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UMass offense returns to the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. The Blue Hens will hustle to the line.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They're working that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the 1st time tonight. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Swings it out to his running back. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lemon. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Robbins. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. UMass will line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Now the play fake. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab on the left side. Touchdown, Delaware. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him this time. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Temple. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Pulled and fired complete. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
The Blue Hens moving quickly to the line.
Second down coming up.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Cobb. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Blue Hens trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. Are forced to settle for 3.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Looking downfield on 1st down. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Got his man downfield. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Holding. Offense.
And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Complete in the middle. Breaks into the open. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Wants to throw again. Throws to the back. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Right back to the well. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UMass.
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a 1-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. A quick pass to the left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cobb. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Blue Hens will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UMass offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an... There he goes! The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, UMass! And that one will give him the lead.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Virginia is being brought out back behind the woodshed right now. This is cover your eyes, hug your loved ones territory. A real shame. They're trailing by 14 to North Carolina.
At the 35, he's loose.
Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Throws to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll go back to the ground. Spins away from the defense. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Up by 1. They're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. The short hands. It's Hill. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. Sweet cut there. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Green. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Robbins. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Running into the open space. Turning it on. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
First and goal, UMass.
Looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Minutemen! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Snagged in the middle, it's Romero. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up. The give out of the gun. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Now they'll try the right side. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Flips it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll keep it himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That brings them to within 1. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Missed the connection on second. Now looking at a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll try to do it himself. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. The Blue Hens want to move quickly. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The UMass offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Finds the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. While they dial up on second and a long way to go. Off play action. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Blue Hens, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well give it to him again. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. UMass has it on second down as we start play here in the final period. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Temple. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Minutemen come to the line on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Got a man. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. To the air on second down. Here's a heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And when you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in known situations like this. That's why the quarterback tasted that dirt.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pulls it in. It's Johnston. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They're going to ride this running back. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Trying play action. Wide open downfield. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Power football with the run. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. He's looking to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Georgia Tech is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Yellow Jackets fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. To the air on first down. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Romero. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. They boot it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Hold it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab past the marker. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun. Give on the inside. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Caught over the middle. It's Hill. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense trying to take it back.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now, but you needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
The UMass offense returns to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Working the middle. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pulls it in. It's Green. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Minutemen can be very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. Wants to keep it in the air. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And 1st down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down in bounds. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. That'll pull them back to within 6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kent State. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.